Most people think cinematic edits are all about the visuals. They're not. They're about sound. Today I'm breaking down the audio layering behind one of our client videos. We'll watch the final edit first, then I'll dive into the process. So for the very beginning, I just layered 3 different sounds. It's a little impact that fades in, a growl noise, and another supplementary static growl noise. That goes into these gravel sound effects. They have some dog barks in there. I have some film transition noise. And then for the camera change while holding the briefcase, a slower dragged out version of the gravel walking sound effect. For the briefcase being lifted onto the truck bed, I just got this low transition boom noise. Throughout the entire video, I also have this construction site Foley, kind of fills some of the space, and I put this effect on it from Infiltrator, kind of sets it back. So without it, and then with it, for the opening of the bass case, I added 2 layered noises, opening with reverb. And on top of that, I layered this interface button click. And then those 2 sounds together blend into the swell I have for the screens opening up. Creates this cool little swoosh into the swell. Then for the actual bass case logo being shown, I have this rippling bass drop. I layered it up twice so I can have one version that's just the OG and then a secondary one that I did some weird distortion, EQ, distortion, more EQ to have it just layered and feel kind of gritty. I like using Driver a lot. If you push it up, you can get these weird tones. And then I just have the OG version layered beneath it. So together it just makes it all nice and boomy. So then for pulling the legs out of the bass case, I have a whoosh, this jail door latch, and I have this glass whoosh. So together it creates this cool little. For putting the bass case upright on the truck bed, I layered a couple different sounds. This deep transition movement, this little whoosh, another little whoosh, and then this weird droney noise that I put some reverb on and I EQ'd some of the high end out. So all together. And then I added this little boom sound for when the bass case is about to be put down. Then for grabbing the laptop, I just added another little spacey whoosh. Another whoosh for the movement of Omar moving to the left. So for the final little sequence leading into the end, I layered a couple risers that kind of gave it some tension. And these clicks. So after the power button's pressed, I have it breathe for a moment and then go into these layered boom effects. One of them is just high cut, so you just feel the low end. The other one has some distortion on it and it's also filtered quite a bit. Then I add just a little click noise once again for when the logo hits. Low end. The little top layer, the little click. And then in the very end of the video, everything reverses back to the first frame. So I basically just rendered the entire project out here, imported it, reversed it, sped it up maybe 2 or 3 times, and put that at the very end. So it kind of gave the effect of everything rewinding. So yeah, that's what I got for you today. Really cool little trailer-esque way of editing sound for short form reels. And it's a blast to do, just layering a bunch of sounds. So hopefully it was cool to see.